over the weekend, my girlfriends and I, we were reminiscing about the men that we dated in the past and some of the red flags about the men that we have dated. And one of the biggest red flags that came up were mama's boys, okay? So clap, men, clap if you are a mama's boy, clap. I love all 4 men in the front row. All 4 are clapping. A mama's boy, it's so funny. I don't know if a mama's boy will ever put you first, if they're like a serious mama's boy, because it's always a competition between you and the mama. And I say this because Marlon Wayans knows all about this. Marlon spoke with the New York Times, and he opened up about why he never got married. He said he never wanted to make his mother jealous of another woman. Let's take a listen.
I never got married because I never wanted my mother to be jealous of a woman. I never wanted my mother to feel second to any woman.
Is that true? You know that's the reason why you never got married?
Absolutely. And my mom was very needy. And I told my mother on her deathbed, I said I never got married because I always wanted you to be my #1 girl.
Okay, y'all go, oh. But in the practical and the reality, you better run for the hills. When oh my gosh. When a man says to you, I don't want my mother to be jealous of you and she's very needy, you better be picking up all your clothes going, you know what? Now, I don't mind a man that loves his mother. But a mama's boy is harder for me because everything revolves around his mother. For me, I'd have to tell him, when you're with me, everything revolves around what goes on in this house. You don't have to not love your mom, but it's just, now it's a different priority. But when you with a mama's boy, soon as you cook something for him, if he don't like the way it tastes, y'all all say, well, my mama make it like this. The way my mama makes it. And then, if he don't like, then he'll call her on the phone, put her on FaceTime so she can tell you what the secret ingredient is. That is oh my goodness. When you're with your man, you're like, where's all the laundry? And he says, oh, my mama doing my laundry. That thing, and you can't say nothing because if you think that you are gonna force your hand with a mama's boy, you will lose every single time. And I gotta say, though, being a mother, you do want to hear this kind of thing. It would be, what Marlon told his mother, that she was his #1 girl. That's one thing, because you never, I don't know who has boys, but you never want them to leave your side. Boys are like, those are your babies. You never want them to leave your side. But deep down, you do want your son to find somebody that can love him. But I also know I have to raise my son because I'm not always gonna be around. So I want somebody that he can love. But I'm gonna tell you, as much as I want my son to find a good woman, the only thing that will break my heart, because I know my son like nobody's business. And I have this thing in my head that I'm gonna be telling her, Jeffrey likes his clothes washed this way. This is what the way he likes his food, he likes this, he don't like a lot, don't put truffle stuff all over his food. And my biggest fear is that woman will look me right in my eye and say, Miss Shepherd, I know what your son likes. That thing right there, I know what your son needs, Miss Shepherd. That would kill me. Oh my gosh, because I'm like, there's a lot of things I can do for my son, but a woman telling me, I know what your son needs. Oh my gosh, I would be crawled up in the fetal position on the floor. But I think, even my son told me, he said, when I get married, Mama, you can sleep in the room behind the garage. I'll take it. I will take it. But I think as moms, we have to groom our sons to let them fly and let them go so they can lead their own lives. We can't. I don't want Jeffrey telling me, Mom, I never got married because I didn't want you to be jealous and needy. I want my son to go out there and be happy. But I'll be right there looking at you the way you cook. I'm gonna be right there.